Driven by curiosity, the girl carefully places a bowl-shaped key into a golden circular groove. The moment it clicks into place, the golden ring suddenly begins to rotate on its own. She has no idea that, in that instant, the ancient treasure chest in front of them has already been unlocked. Excited and unaware of the danger, the two companions rush forward and struggle together to lift the heavy lid. Inside, they find a single golden bracelet resting quietly, shining as if it's waiting for someone. Without thinking, the girl reaches out to grab it. But in the very next second, the bracelet lifts itself into the air and snaps tightly around her wrist. By the time she realizes something is wrong, it's already too late. This moment comes from the adventure film Dora and the Search for Soul Dorado. Welcome back to Miss Roth Recaps. Let's continue the story. Spoilers ahead. Stay safe and enjoy. Yet, before the girl can even react to what is happening, the bracelet suddenly lights up with a piercing golden glow. This instantly transports her soul to another dimension. Her frightened companion hurriedly shakes her awake. Realizing something is wrong, the two immediately try to remove the bracelet. However, the bracelet acts as if it is welded to the girl's wrist. No matter how much force they use, it remains completely motionless. Seeing that the owner of the chest is about to arrive, and sensing trouble, the two quickly flee to the outside of the house. But before they can run very far, the girl is suddenly seized firmly by a mysterious force. Just as the girl is at a loss for what to do, she witnesses an even more alarming sight in the next second. She suddenly sees an enemy approaching from not far away. This makes the girl instantly realize that the bracelet is actually protecting her. Consequently, in order to investigate the origin of the bracelet, they follow a map to a hidden cave. However, they discover that there is nothing there except for a few statues. Just as everyone is feeling confused, the young boy traveling with them suddenly pulls a mechanism out of curiosity. Before anyone can react, the surrounding stone walls suddenly begin to close. In the next second, all of them are trapped inside at once. Even worse, the surrounding stone walls begin closing in on them at an extreme speed. Despite their desperate resistance, it is to no avail. At this critical moment, the boy suddenly notices a hollow stone platform in the center of the cave. He hurriedly shouts for everyone to lie inside it together. At the very instant the stone walls close completely, the floor beneath them suddenly gives way and they fall through. After the group slowly recovers from the shock, they are instantly stunned by the sight before them. Spread out directly in front of their eyes is an incomparably vast ancient secret realm. The majestic building in the center is the golden city they have been searching for. However, entering the city is not that easy. This place has already been discovered and occupied by others in advance. Seeing this, the young girl instantly has an idea. She first throws out a bag, and the sound immediately attracts the attention of a fox and some mercenaries. While the mercenaries go forward to check the situation, they are suddenly knocked unconscious by a powerful move from a frog. Immediately after, the fox also meets the same fate as the mercenaries. However, entering the city remains a challenge. They see that the city gates are dozens of meters high, and the surface is covered with sharp spikes. It is simply impossible to climb up from the main gate. Just as everyone is at their wits' end, moonlight suddenly shines upon a specific tile. Several mysterious patterns faintly emerge upon it. The group instantly understands that this is the key hint to opening the city gates. Following the information prompted by the patterns, they simultaneously pull the corresponding statue mechanisms. In the next moment, they successfully open the heavy city gates. After walking into the inner city, the girl immediately lets a nimble monkey climb up to the ceiling. Subsequently, she uses a flashlight to illuminate various corners of the room to simulate the effect of real sunlight. Another companion skillfully uses a water basin to reflect these light beams. When all the light is concentrated and shining on the main door, the stone door that has been sealed for a long time finally rotates open. However, before the group can celebrate for even 2 seconds, a giant spider suddenly crawls out from inside. To make matters worse, the spikes above their heads also begin to descend slowly. At this hair-raising moment of crisis, everyone hurriedly crawls through the main door. However, the girl is one step too slow and happens to get stuck firmly by the door, unable to move. Seeing this, her companions hurriedly use their strength to hold up the stone door to prevent it from falling. The monkey uses itself like a jack to push open the stone door. Only then, with great danger but no disaster, does she manage to save her life. Afterward, the group dares not linger and hurriedly leaps with all their might to the safe ground on the other side. At this point, they have reached the entrance of the Golden City. Looking at the glittering statues in front of them, the group is about to step forward for a deeper study when a large man suddenly stops everyone. He takes out a gold whistle and carefully places it into the hand of a statue. Just as everyone thinks this will activate the mechanism, the floor tiles beneath the man's feet unexpectedly drop one by one. He nearly falls into the abyss and is almost lost forever. But before they can begin their research, a group of ancient guards suddenly bursts in. It turns out they are the protectors of the Golden City. Seeing that the situation is very unfavorable, the girl hurriedly explains that they are just ordinary explorers. However, the protectors demand that she solve the riddle of the statues, otherwise, they will all be executed. After hearing this, the girl without a second thought scoops up a bowl of clear water and slowly pours it into the hand of the statue. This operation successfully triggers the mechanism. As the stone door slowly opens, an incomparably brilliant sight suddenly appears before them. Suddenly, one of the man's subordinates secretly steals a small statue. This action instantly causes the Golden City to begin a massive collapse. Just as everyone is fleeing in panic, the girl desperately manages to win back the statue. Then, risking her life, she places it back in its original position. In the next moment, the ancient city instantly stops collapsing. Instead, a miraculous transformation occurs as the ancient city begins to slowly repair itself. As the gates slowly close, this ancient golden city is finally successfully preserved. Thank you for watching this story until the end. I hope you liked it. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you can watch more videos like this. Thank you for watching. Miss Roth says goodbye.